Jarlig is a term used in the Russian historiography for Khan, formal diplomas or decrees of the Mongol Empire. It was one of three types of non-fundamental law pronouncements that had the effect of a regulation or ordinance, the other two being debtor and billing. The jarliq provide important information about the running of the Mongol Empire. Ögedei Khagan prohibited the nobility from issuing gergees and jarliqs in the 1230s. For the mid-13th to mid-15th centuries, all princes of northeastern Rus received jarliq authorizing the rule. The issuing of jarliq on governing of Rus finalized the establishment of the title of Grand Duke of Vladimir and transfer of power from Kiev to Vladimir. Initially, those jarliq came from the Khagan in Karakoram, but after Batu established his Khanate, they came from Sarai. None of these jarliq, however, is extant. In the mid-15th century, Basil II began forbidding other Rus princes from receiving the jarliq from Mongol Khans, thus establishing the right of the Moscow Grand Prince to authorize local princely rule. Kublai Khan began the practice of having the four great aristocrats in his Kashig sign all jarliqs, a practice that spread to all other Mongol Khanates in 1280. Ghazan reformed the issuance of jarliqs, creating set forms and graded seals, ordering that all jarliqs be kept on file at court in Persia. Jarliqs older than 30 years were to be cancelled, along with old pieces. Even after 1260, the Yuan dynasty still considered jarlig must be issued by only Qan Khagan but linkji by Khans of three Western Khanates. However, some high-ranking officials continued to issue jarliqs under the name of a Khan or emperor in Central Asia. In the Rus Metropolitan Archive are preserved 6 jarliq considered to be translations into Russian of authentic patents issued from the Kipchak Khanate, from Khan Tyliak of Mamai's horde to Metropolitan Mikhail, from Khan Tajula to the Rus princes, from Khan Menguti Moor to Metropolitan Peter, from Khan Tajula to Metropolitan Feognost, from Khan Berdabeg to Metropolitan Alexius, and from Khan Tajula to Metropolitan Alexius. A 7th jarliq, which purports to be from Khan Uzbeg to Metropolitan Peter, has been determined to be a 16th century forgery. The jarliq to the metropolitans affirm the freedom of the church from taxes and tributes, and declare that the church's property should be protected from expropriation or damage as long as Rus churchmen pray for the well-being of the Khan and his family. Contemporary use. In Russian culture, the word means a label, rarely a price tag. An icon shortcut in modern graphical user interfaces is also called this way. Bibliography. Kolodzychik, Darius. The Crimean Khanate and Poland-Lithuania, International Diplomacy on the European Periphery, a study of peace treaties followed by annotated documents. Leiden, Brill, ISBN 978900419191907.